the road on either side of you. Each of those lights have 3 modes. We know they're different modes, let's check out their usefulness and visibility in the real world. As you can see, they're bright enough to see from a distance, but you start to lose the ability to see the individual LED strip movements a bit further away. Up close, you're pretty visible when you have this light running. But from a distance, you just don't see the light movements. So from a distance, you're left with a light that is more so a pulsating light rather than a high contrast on-off light. Now let's see a regular dumb light in action. This one just turns off and on repeatedly and doesn't have any fancy Knight Rider light or laser function. Just a regular old bicycle light. In my opinion, these dumb lights are actually a bit more visible from further away because they have more contrast from off to on for human eyes to pick up on. On to the battery life. This one's a simple test. I ran both the Knight Rider light and the laser light at the same time and waited for the battery to die. That took around 4.5 hours. After killing it, I plugged it in, and it took around 2 hours to charge from 0 to absolutely full. On the Knight Rider light, you have a loading bar, a rolling LED mode, that's my favorite mode, and a constant solid mode. On the laser light side of things, it's a lot simpler. There's one slower flashy mode, a faster flashy mode, and a constant solid mode. Pretty lightweight, but still feels pretty durable. The port cover itself is pretty flimsy, but it should be good to keep water out for a few years if you're gentle with it. The buttons are also slightly flimsy, but they should also hold out for a few years. Here's to hoping. The strap is probably the strongest thing about this kit, which is good because that's what holds everything onto the bike. The mounting point allows for you to mount the bike light in 4 different directions. Basically, the whole setup is pretty versatile. You actually get 2 lights in this pack from Amazon. And inside you have the bike light, a mount, a charging cord, and the manual.